Good morning, dear friends. Here we are. Happy Monday. We're doing our usual letting go guidance session to start our week off. I hope you had a lovely weekend, that you got to get outside in nature and just be. I love this time of year. This is when you start to see new life springing. We've got a robin building a nest on my deck, and it feels really refreshing, clearing out the energy. So I hope you did get to go outside and enjoy some of that. The other thing that I like to do when we have these wee sessions that I do every Monday, and if you're here with me live, say hi. And as always, if I share anything or if you need some support, some help, some guidance, please make sure you contact me. You can either put comment in the chat below or you can message me directly. But the other thing that I like to do is to just reflect upon what's happening around us, like spiritually, in the flow, planet-wise. We are being affected. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the first quarter of the moon. So last week we went through the dark moon, the new moon, and then last week could have been a time for you to just reflect on what's your intentions. And your intentions could be, big intentions, like big and general, like feel peace, feel happiness, feel connected, feel alignment. Those are beautiful intentions to set. Or you could be having an intention to do something specific, like go for a walk every day, or take up a new hobby, or figure out a new way of eating. And so that's the vibe of what last week was about. And then this week, like I said, starting tomorrow, it's the action phase. When we get to that first quarter phase, it's time to actually commit to and do some kind of action steps towards what it is you want. And it doesn't matter how big or small, it's that you're communicating to yourself that you matter, that you are worthy of you taking some time to say, where am I? What am I creating? What are my desires? What makes my heart sing? That's actually one of my favorite questions to ask, is what makes my heart sing? And allow that to help you make the choices that are in front of you. And of course, the other part of all this, good morning, Ruth Ann. Nice to have you here. The other part about all this is to stay present to what is going on for you in this moment. And that will actually really help with any kind of mindset chatter or critical dialogue or anxiety producing mindset. So all that to say, if you've been watching these with me before, this is my letting go guidance system deck, and we've been working through each card in sequence. And today it's card number 25. Can't believe that we've done 25 of these so far since I decided to do them one at a time. But card number 25 is struggle. Good morning, Sheena. Hope you had a lovely weekend too. So, struggle. Where do you struggle? Is there, I was just talking about last week being a time for us to reflect and refine and get clear on what is your intentions for yourself. This is all about the self. It's not about, I intend that so and so is going to do this for me, or taking intentions to try and make somebody else, or even try and fix somebody else. This is all about the self. And then when we take care of us, our own alignment, then it ripples out. It's like what's that word is, be the change you wish to see, or change yourself and change the world. That's what this is all about. So where do you struggle? Do you say, I wish I could do such and such? I wish I could. I said to you, maybe an intention is go for a walk every day. Maybe you say, I wish I could go for a walk every day, but I don't. Or I don't, or I break my own word, or I break my promises to myself. And so that in itself, that's just a small example of what that could be, that struggle. If you say, I'm going to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then the alarm goes off and you hit snooze, and then you struggle and you beat yourself up of, commit to doing something and then I let myself down. See how that shows up for you and if there is any kind of struggle. And then I'm going to read this out of the guidebook to see if we can unpack this a wee bit more and just reflect on. Because the thing about this is reflecting is really, really important, because sometimes letting go is just to have the awareness of, oh, it's there. Now I can make a different choice. But other times we will need to do a wee bit more work, like maybe journaling or do some EFT tapping. That's emotion freedom technique, or talking it out with somebody, or having a reading, or all these different ways are ideas of how to get clearer, tell yourself the truth, and let go of what's not serving you. And that's what this is about. So let me read this out to you. We can flow through life in balance and peace by letting go of the struggle. Flowing means stepping in and out of various roles throughout the day to accomplish necessary tasks and connecting with the people you love. Struggle and suffering is caused by being attached to what you think you want. And then you feel bad because you can't manifest it, or it doesn't show up in the way that you want it. Suffering also happens when you try and control, when you try and wrestle with the world to fit your specific ideal of allowing what is to come through, in brackets, allowing the divine to do the work and guide you. To choose self-love is to be brave enough to make the choices that bring you more happiness, even when it's hard. Self-love is not creating struggle for yourself. Now take a deep breath and allow your life to flow through you. This is something I've said a number of times, is can you allow life to flow through you rather than to you? This is, it's just watching the words, but then just saying, whatever's going on in my life, I can deal with it because it's flowing through me. And that can help you make the choice of what you're going to focus on. So I hope that makes sense. And after we're finished today, I'm going to put a link in the comments, because as I was reading through that about the self-love, I have a free kit available. So if you haven't had a chance to download that, I'll put the link for you. I think it's called the Self-Loving Kindness Kit. And it's got a number of different tips and tools to help you. And perhaps maybe that would help you access any sense of struggle, so that you can really up-level your self-love, your self-care, I call it sacred self-care. That's what we're all needing. We all need that. And you deserve it too. When we don't commit to those kind of things, we're actually almost communicating to ourselves that we don't matter. And that makes things a wee bit of a struggle also. So if you've got any of that kind of thing going on, please do go check out that kit that I'll put the link for. As I've been riffing on that, I've been shuffling the tarot cards, because I like to draw one tarot card and then we'll go over to the angel cards and get 3 of those to check in kind of support or guidance will the tarot present to us. So this is awesome, actually. I like that. It's the King of Wands. So this is actually a really lovely support to what I just said about the new moon, or sorry, the first quarter of the moon tomorrow, which is because the King of Wands is very much about taking action, but taking aligned action. So being very much in touch with what is your sense of alignment, your sense of what it is you want to create or be or do or manifest or flow with, and then do something. King is the action taker. So that was beautiful support with that cycle or the phase of the moon. And then let's see what these angel cards, this is Drawing Virtues, Healing with the Angels cards, and let's see what kind of support or guidance or little bits of ideas that we can get here on letting go of struggle. And sometimes the idea of letting go of struggle, the first thing is to admit or acknowledge where is struggle. What is struggle to you? I can't tell you that. See, one person's struggle or my idea of struggle is going to be different to you. So it's about just really being honoring of what that feels like. And we always get such brilliant cards come up with that. The first one is ideas and inspiration. So if you had some ideas and inspiration last week about what kind of intention, what kind of experience, what kind of feelings do you want to generate more of for yourself, and act upon them. Because, and this is beautiful, soulmate, you know, when this card comes up, soulmate to me is a reminder that that soulmate you've been looking for is you. That's what this sacred self-care idea is all about, is you are complete as you are. Obviously, being in a relationship is lovely, but whether you are or are not, you still are whole. So can you put your hand over your heart and be gentle and kind and loving and follow your own sense of alignment and your own peace? Because as you do, answered prayer is the outcome. And so that's like really taking the choices to follow what is your inner guidance? What is the little intuitive whispers that show up for you? And are you following them? Are you honoring your own self, your own core, saying, I am worthy? Maybe you need to use a mantra like that. I hope this serves you. I wish you a beautiful week ahead. And like I said, if you need any help on letting go or access, no, I'm here for you. It's my passion to help people align below shortly for you. Thank you for being here. Much love to you. I wish you a beautiful week ahead.